Ever wondered about the intricate world of the most widely used drugs? It's a realm that intertwines with our society more than we often acknowledge. A domain of fascination, fear, and sometimes, sadly, fatal attraction. From the common caffeine that kickstarts our day to the potent opioids that hold millions in their grip, these substances arouse curiosity and concern in equal measure. We're not here to promote, but to probe, to educate, to demystify. Stay tuned as we delve into the details of the top drugs and their effects. First, let's explore opioids, a class of drugs that includes the illegal drug heroin, synthetic opioids such as fentanyl, and pain relievers available legally by prescription. Opioids have a significant role in medicine. They're used for pain relief, anesthesia, and cough suppression, but the line between beneficial use and misuse is dangerously thin. Opioids can make the brain and body believe the drug is necessary for survival, leading users down the path of addiction. This addiction often spirals out of control, leading to overdose. The opioid crisis isn't a small-scale problem either. It's a widespread epidemic, affecting millions of people across the globe. It's important to underline that while opioids can be life-saving in some medical situations, their misuse can lead to devastating consequences. These drugs have the potential to take lives just as they have the potential to improve them. Opioids, while useful in pain management, can lead to a dangerous path of addiction and potentially fatal overdose. Next up, stimulants such as cocaine and amphetamines, which increase the activity of the nervous system. These substances can cause a dramatic uptick in heart rate and blood pressure, which can be dangerous for those with underlying health conditions. They also heighten alertness, giving the user an intense feeling of focus and concentration. However, it's not just about the increased physical activity. The rush of dopamine they trigger in the brain creates a euphoric high that can be incredibly addictive. This feel-good factor is what often leads people down the slippery slope towards regular use and, eventually, addiction. The dangers of stimulant use are manifold. Besides the risk of addiction, there are severe physical effects. Over time, these drugs can wreak havoc on the body's cardiovascular and nervous systems, leading to irreversible damage. While stimulants may give a temporary feeling of power, their long-term effects can be devastating. It's crucial to remember that the momentary high comes at a significant cost. Lastly, we'll tackle hallucinogens, a broad class of drugs that cause profound distortions in a person's perceptions of reality. These substances are powerful, producing deep alterations in thoughts, feelings, and awareness of surroundings, often described as a departure from reality, into a world of strange and vivid experiences. The effects of hallucinogens are unpredictable, varying from person to person, and even from one experience to another in the same individual. They can induce feelings of euphoria and spiritual enlightenment, but can equally plunge one into severe emotional distress. And while the physical harm from hallucinogens is usually less direct, the mental turmoil can lead to dangerous behavior. Users may harm themselves or others due to impaired judgment, or suffer from persistent psychological disturbances long after the drug has worn off. Hallucinogens may seem like a ticket to a different reality, but the risks are high and the consequences potentially severe. Let's remember, reality may sometimes be hard to handle, but it's the only place where we can truly live and grow. Drugs, whether opioids, stimulants, or hallucinogens, all carry risks and potential dangers. This has been our guiding statement as we ventured into the world of top drugs. We've taken a deep dive into the opioid epidemic, revealing the harsh reality of addiction and the devastating effects it can have on individuals and society as a whole. We've unraveled the rise of stimulants, shedding light on their allure and potential for abuse. From the increased focus to the feelings of euphoria, these substances can be enticing. But they also come with a host of health risks and the potential for dependency. We also explored the allure of hallucinogens, substances that alter perception and mood, often leading to profound experiences. But as with all drugs, they are not without their dangers, which can range from psychological distress to physical harm. The purpose of this journey was not to promote drug use, far from it. Rather, it was to educate, to provide a deeper understanding of these substances, their effects, and their risks. Because knowledge is a powerful tool in making informed decisions. It's a safeguard against misinformation, and a defense against the potential harms of these substances. So, let's continue to learn, to understand, and to question. Remember, knowledge is power, and understanding these substances can help us make better, safer choices. Stay informed, stay safe.